Today I want to talk about why it's better to focus on the process than on results. So if you find yourself always thinking about what goals you're going to hit next and why you're not here or there, and you're worried about not achieving results fast enough, then stick around because I'm going to help you put some more order around that strategy and make it easier for you to just enjoy the journey. Hello, Dale Majors here, and welcome to Venture Anyway. To get more of what you want, then pick a target and take action. You can start by subscribing and clicking the bell and following along. So one of the most influential people in my life was my wrestling coach. And Coach Holtree in Rose Park, Utah, went to West High School. He was an amazing man that probably affected more people personally than anyone else I know. He's like on the top 5 list for sure. And one of the things that he always said was, a champion does one more. And that's an important distinction. He didn't say a champion wins every championship or a champion wins the region tournament, because you can't control who else is in your region. So if you're always stuck focusing on a certain goal that you don't have complete control of, that can be kind of hard. The great thing about a champion doing one more as well is it allows you to take action on that immediately. Next time you do push-ups and you're going to do 20, you do 21. Next time you're going to do sprints, you're going to do one more sprint. Whatever it is, you're going to put more effort in. It's a process that you can easily focus on, where a lot of times it's hard to focus on the goal. You can only focus on the steps that it takes to reach the goal. Have you ever lost motivation because you recently finished a goal? Goals can be dangerous because once they're accomplished, then what? A lot of times while we're working towards a goal, we are engaged and excited about the prospect of reaching the goal. But once the goal is gone, what happens to our engagement level? One way to ensure constant engagement is to set up a process that you're excited about that will get you to where you want to go, but where the focus is on the process. One thing I love about processes is you can never finish them. They just go on and on and on and on. Being focused more on the process instead of the results is a lot like bike touring, where you learn to enjoy the journey instead of the destination. And I've found so much joy in bike touring, over 9,000 miles, that you just learn to enjoy the journey more, and it's something you can control. One thing I've learned from bike touring is when you have a focus on the journey instead of the destination, a lot of times you enjoy it more along the way. Another great thing about process instead of results or goals is that you have complete control over the process, where you don't have control over the goals. Another benefit is you're not constantly worrying about how far you've made it. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? No, you just focus on going there. One amazing experience I had with creating a process and then focusing on that process was actually on a bike tour in Europe in 2006. We were having to cross the top of Spain in order to make it to a church service I wanted to go to on Sunday. We had 5 days to cover about 500 miles. It was actually 4 days to cover 500 miles. One of those days we needed to ride 156 miles. And the process we set up was this. Who cares about how fast we go? The goal is to not be off of our bikes for more than 2 hours, and we're just gonna stay in our seats pedaling as long as we can. We're also gonna wake up super early, 4 a.m., and we're just gonna ride for as long as it takes. It ended up taking until about 11 at night, but we were able to ride fully loaded on bikes with bags and everything else, 156 miles in one day, because we were just focused on the process. And in this case, it was don't be off of the bikes for more than 2 hours. So every time we stopped, I set a timer. At the end of the day, we were at about 2.5 hours, but we were able to accomplish our result, focusing on the process instead of the goal. Jay Acunzo said, focus on the process and the results will come far easier than you expected. So if you're worried about whether you're going to reach your goals or not, and you're constantly stressed about what you'll need to do to get the different goals that you want, try to take a step back and make a plan that details the different tactics you'll need to use to reach that goal, and then forget about the goal and just focus on the process. And if you focus on the process, then you're much more likely to hit the goal anyways. A lot of times, goals don't just happen because you want to have them. That's part of it, but you need to focus on the process. Focusing on the process instead of the results has so many benefits, and really it helps us enjoy the journey that we call life. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you do to enjoy the journey in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel and not yet subscribed, I invite you to click the red button and click the bell so you can see the different videos that come out 5 days a week. I release videos about motivation and helping people take action so you can get more of what you want. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you on the next video.